Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Hello, my friends. Thanks so much for stopping by once again as we sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dave. No doubt about that, baby. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today. In my opinion, one of the very finest breweries in the United States of America is on my desk. Oh, you want to know what it is, huh? It's from the Boulevard Brewing Company located in Kansas City, Missouri. And this is the Bourbon Barrel Quad Barrel Aged Ale. Ooh, baby, it's not for lightweights. No way. I'm not a lightweight. This checks in at 11.2% alcohol by volume. Oh, no doubt. And the IBUs are 39. Now, this was bottled at the beginning of 2018, so at the time of this review, it's not that old. But it's good until 2019. And it's kind of a misnomer because when I mean the brewery, when they say that it's best before 2019, that's just an estimate. This beer would be probably good 5 years from now, no doubt about it. But let's go ahead and pour her in here. Yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, I got to get some aroma right now. Oh, my God. Ooh, this beer right here. I haven't had it for a couple years, but I'm going to tell you something. This beer is an ass kicker. Yeah, let's see. What does it say on there? Oh, it says it's a lovely beer. That's what it says. Let's get some aroma on this. Now, first of all, before we get some aroma, it's a very dark, I like to call that an autumn color. It reminds me of the leaves on the trees in autumn. Very dark. You can see, well, I can see, I'm sorry, some lively carbonation going on here. You won't be able to see that because it's way too dark for the camera. These types of beers, though, that are aged in bourbon barrels or whiskey barrels or whatever, they very rarely make a lot of head. Now, we could agitate this beer and make it have head, but no point to it because it would fizzle out. But it was like a beige colored head before it fizzled out. Ah, don't you love that? Ah, I do. There's some cherries in there, no doubt about it, and some lovely malt. Oh man, that smells good. Some roasted malt is what it smells like to me. Ooh, mama. And a little bit of vanilla. I'm telling you, that smells like my grandmother's kitchen. She always loved to bake with vanilla. Oh, definitely some vanilla in there. All right, we're going to be careful with this beer because you have to respect it. Remember, it's over 11% alcohol. And although you may not taste the alcohol, your body can tell it's 11%, no doubt. So let me thank the brewers there in Kansas City at Boulevard Brewing Company for all the hard work they put into brewing this batch of beer so guys like me can enjoy it. And thank you at home for watching. I sure wish you could be here with me to try it. Cheers. Oh, man. Ooh, boy. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, my God, is it good. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I got to let that settle now, boy. Ooh. You know what? That's why I always keep a glass of water handy. That was a bit too much I took there. It was a little too much I took. I think the first thing I get in here is like some notes of toffee,
some toffee notes and like burnt sugar, some cherry flavors, vanilla, some nice sweetness from the caramel malt likeness of the backbone there. And then on the finish, I definitely get a warmth from the alcohol. No doubt about it. This beer is kick ass. Wow. Definitely can taste the bourbon in it without a doubt there on the finish. More of a cherry, burnt sugar, vanilla aroma than anything else. Those three things. Burnt smells like burnt sugar, burnt brown sugar to me. This is a good beer, but this is a sipping beer. This is a beer you absolutely positively got to take your time with. It's best to drink this beer if you're having a conversation with some people, you have some people over, and maybe you just had dinner, and now you're sitting around shooting a breeze. This is the beer, perfect beer to have, because you just pick it up and have small sips, and you got talk, 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 talk. You don't want to. This is not the type of beer you're going to go to the bar and order two or three of these. And if you do, somebody will be helping you home. No doubt about that, baby. This is absolutely, without a doubt, positively 5-star, solid gold beer. Again, this is from the Boulevard Brewing Company located in Kansas City, Missouri. They've always had fantastic beers. All their beers are bottle aged and they're kick ass. They're kick ass. If you ever find a beer from Boulevard that you don't like, I doubt that very much, and I would have to say that you're not a real beer aficionado. That's what I would have to say. Go out on a limb and say that. But I'm going to run out of here, and I'm going to sip on this beer probably for the next hour, no doubt about it. Waiting for a basketball game to come on here in about an hour and a half, so probably take me that long to finish this beer, no doubt. All right, my friends, until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers.
Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure. But the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast. And if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my Pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now, I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says, cheers to that.